Hello, thank you for connecting with me today. I want to give a really big thank you to my subscribers and everyone who supports my channel and helps me on this journey. I love connecting with you. I love interacting with you in the comments. It means so much to me. I love all the support, all the likes, all the subscriptions. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. You keep me going, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much. If you would like to skip ahead, feel free to check the timestamps in the description box below. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you very much, and let's get on to our readings. Hello Scorpio, welcome to January 2018, new year. Are we excited? I am excited. Let's get on to your spiritual message. Your angel is Angel Oceana, and Oceana says take action. Take action. You're in touch with the truth in, excuse me, let me slow down. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. I feel like I need to read from the book. I was trying to keep it short, but I feel like I need to give you the extended message. I'll go ahead and type it out in the description box, but I do want to vocalize it. I feel like you guys need to hear it. But we see a woman, looks kind of like a mermaid. Well, not a mermaid. Maybe it's like, I don't know what she is. She has wings, but she is in the sea because we see a whale in the background and a turtle and, of course, ocean. She looks like there's coral reef beside her. It also looks like some of the bougainvillea that I see in LA, like all season, all year round. But it's this woman who is ascending up into, it's like from the bottom of the ocean up to the top of the waters, and that's very Plutonic Scorpio energy, going to the depths and then coming out, you know, going to the underworld and coming back. So I love that. What else did I want to say? I can't remember. But we also have time and the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is a card of stagnation. So it's interesting that Oceana says take action, and your Hanged Man is reversed. Like your Hanged Man is ready to get out of stagnation and into, it's time, right? The Wheel of Fortune has turned, and it's your time to get it moving. Oceana goes on to say, dive right in. There's no need for more research at this time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary, considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. Break this situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. So that's really good as far as, you know, in the new year we have all these goals, we have all these ambitions that we want to achieve this year. Maybe it's quitting smoking. Maybe it's exercise, right? Getting off your butt. It's time. Taking action, right? But sometimes our goals can be overwhelming. And Scorpio is super intense. So you might just get pulled down into this underworld sometimes of doing research and, you know, sort of swirling around this intensity. But it's time to bring that intensity up to the surface. So let's see. Oceana goes on to say, you already know what to do about the situation, and you have made up your mind to take action. I am here to validate your decision. I am here to validate that your decision is on the right path of light. Sorry, I'm so tongue-tied. I'm reading these readings while we're still in Mercury retrograde, so bear with me, Scorpio. Oceana goes on to say, although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer's breeze. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. This is because you're unsure of the correctness of your decisions. Usually unfounded guilt is the culprit that is draining your energy and happiness. This is when it's very important to call upon your angels to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. This is one more sign that that you're taking the best course of action. So I love it. I love that you're ascending to the top. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like Judgment come up. Love it, love it. Or maybe fly. No, because we already have the map of the Oracle. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to, what they have to say. Could you give us clarification? Could you confirm time and the Hanged Man for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio in their spiritual lives? Spirit, 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 please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio in their spiritual life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Could you clarify time and the Hanged Man for us, please? One more after this. Time and the Hanged Man for me, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Sun. Ooh, I like it. And we have the Two of Wands. So, I feel like there's been a long period of what seems like inaction, but I feel like there is progress because the Eight of Cups is moving away. Sometimes I see it as kind of like a vacation card, but it's something that you have invested a lot of time and energy into. Remember? Time and energy to but it just, like, you've moved on to the next level, so you can no longer continue in the spot that you put all this emotional investment in. So you're, like, moving into the sun, right? You're coming out from the depths of hell and into the sun, into the light. That's awesome. And also, I see the Hanged Man as someone who is hanging from, this is him right side up, and he's hanging from a tree, and whenever he's hanging, he gets a new perspective, and all the blood rushes to his head, and then he gains a new sense of enlightenment, because there's this aura around his head. There's this kind of like aha moments, bright ideas. I feel like now it's like you have ignited those ideas. The sun is bright, the sun is shining, and the Two of Wands is like an action card to me. It's like crossroads and planning, but usually this is like a moving on card. And so while you're moving on from a situation, whatever it may be, it could be, you know, romantic, it could be a career, it could be just the way you do things in your emotional life, but you're moving on from kind of like an emotional pattern that you had and elevating to the next level. So you might be at a crossroads in regards to which way do I go now. I know that that previous lifestyle, I've outgrown that, but what, like, where does my future go? What does my future hold? Where am I going, basically? I'm hearing that Talking Heads song, if you know it, Road to Nowhere. So it's like, we don't exactly know where we're going, but we have this vision in the future, right? We're on a road to nowhere. Let me think of some lyrics. But the basic theme is that, you know, to the outside world, and you may seem aimless. You may seem like you don't know where you're going. And in a sense, you don't know where you're going. But you have a vision of the future, and you want to bring that future into being, even though you don't know how exactly that's going to look like at this time. But you have time on your side. You have like karma on your side, because whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune with this Hanged Man, it's like, now is your time. And we have Jupiter in Scorpio, so It's like luck of the draw. Jupiter is a very lucky sign. It doesn't always happen. I mean, it just got out of Libra and I had a hellish year, but I think it just wasn't, I think now I'm going to have more luck, but you may be experiencing the lucky Scorpio Jupiter effect. I hope it was better for you guys than it was for me. But anyway, in any case, if you have been in a period of stagnation, of waiting, of suspension, now is the time to move. Now is the time to go, even if the path is kind of not clear. I also want to say that on this card, I was reminded of the Northern Lights. It's very, I don't know, neon-ish. So let's get on to your money, health, and career. But first, I have to make my money too. Stay tuned while we take a break and get a message from our sponsors. Okay, so Spark flipped out of here. What does Spark have to say? In your money, health, and career. And we have anxiety and the Six of Wands reversed as well. So let's see. Spark says, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. Spark says, there is a spark of creativity in you and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to a new idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin a new endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. Ooh, I like it. I like it. So we have anxiety and the Six of Wands. So you may have not, like you may have suffered a loss in your job or career, or what you felt like was a loss, but I think it's all in your head because we have this like new beginning, spark, you know, new job, new creativity. So let's see what Spirit has to say. I think this is more of an internal energy. Like you're having anxiety thinking that you're not going to win, or that the spark is not, it's like a dead-end street, but let's see. Spirit, could you give us clarification on anxiety and the Six of Wands for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Spirit, please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God and give us God-given guidance for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio in their money, health, and career sector for January 2018. One more shuffle for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. And we have the Nine of Cups. Well, the Nine of Cups is a good sign because the Nine of Cups says that's your wishes coming true. So that's really a great sign. The Three of Swords is a card about heartache and loss and pain and suffering. And it usually shows a heart in the center with three swords stabbing it. In this particular deck, it's just a little elf crying under a mushroom. Oh, boo-hoo. But whenever it's in the traditional deck, whenever it's reversed, it's like those swords are falling out of the heart. So this is a pain, a grief, a loss, maybe a job loss that you might have suffered in the recent past. It might have given you a lot of, you know, anxiety because it's like, oh crap, I lost a job, where am I going to go now? I feel like a loser, I'm not victorious, I'm just this unemployed loser. But you may be getting out of that period because we have the Three of Wands reversed, and the Three of Wands is a card about waiting for your ships to come in. So maybe you don't have to wait anymore, and so as a result, that pain you felt from losing a job or losing an income opportunity is dissolving, because you no longer have to wait and your wish is coming true. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me know in the comments. For health, I would say watch your drinking a little bit, just because this is the indulgent card. So if you're feeling a sense of loss and you don't know where to go and don't see like ships coming in and don't feel victorious, don't feel like, you know, feel like a loser, crummy, don't cover that up with drinks or overindulgence in any way. I like it though. It looks like you're turning it around. So let's see what your love and personal life has to say. Love and personal life for Scorpio is the Union of Hearts. Beautiful. I love this card. Ah, so sweet. So it's like two trees that are coming together. It's you know how trees have roots and they're separate from one another, but I feel like the roots of these two trees, it's like they started growing apart, or they started like growing, you know, by themselves, and then their roots like intertwined. So I feel like this is a deep, like strong, like family bond. I mean, whether you are already married to this person or it has like family potential, marriage potential, you know, getting to know each other's families and sharing families. But it says, Union of the Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. And we have flowers coming off of her, birds in their hair. Lovely. And they're over a valley. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. With your Union of the Hearts card, we have Strategy and the Tower reversed. So this can mean a lot of different things. So let's get clarification with our little fairy tarot. My cuties. Spirit, 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 please surround us with the warm light, loving light of God, and give us God-given guidance for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio. For Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio, could you clarify Strategy and the Tower reversed? Strategy and the Tower reversed for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio and their love and personal life for January 2018. I'm already kind of seeing a story. I'm seeing that perhaps your walls are coming down, and that's what's going to create this union. It's like as soon as you express some sort of vulnerability, then you can, like, your roots are more likely to intertwine. Like, you may have been resisting like twisting those roots, but whenever you like come to the realization that like these two trees make a stronger unit, right, than one single tree could ever make. So if you like twist your roots together and, you know, twist around and make one tree, and that's a stronger tree, a stronger unit, a stronger life force than, you know, your puny little tree at the beginning. And I think it's gonna yeah, I think like transparency is gonna happen, because the Seven of Swords can be like a sneaky card, but it can also be, whenever it's reversed, it can be like exposing the truth. So we have the truth here, the Ace of Swords, and we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like strategy. So it's like being transparent about your strategy with another person. Maybe you are in a committed relationship, or even if you're single, it's being truthful about how you want to grow for the future, how you want to grow into a family, how you want to grow into a partnership. Ooh, I love it. Sweet, sweet. Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. You could also just be dealing with the Divine Masculine. If you're not the Divine Masculine is someone who is very focused and determined and driven, and he protects his family. He shields his family from any harm. He provides for his family. He makes sure he accumulates enough material, enough in his material world so that all of his loved ones are provided for. He reigns over his kingdom. He is focused. He is driven. He is determined. Sometimes he's a little controlling, but he is set on building foundations, on restructuring and having a plan for building this new foundation, these new roots, this new, it's an empire, right? To partner with someone else, to root with someone else, to twist around and merge with someone else. You have more rule, you have more reign, right? It's like double the power. Here we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is a card about competition. So, you may be playing the field. For some of you, you may be playing the field. And I think what is going to be crucial at this time is to be direct about how you see the future. And to, you know, let your guard down. Like, letting your guard down is going to help you elevate, help you ascend, help you connect to this person, help you twist around their roots. It's just beautiful reading, Scorpio. I love this. I really see, like, family potential, like, legacy, family, structure, foundations, rebuilding. You could be reconnecting with someone, and, you know, it feels like family, feels like home, and restructuring that home, planning out how to build that home. I love it. Let me see if I get anything else. I see a lot of children, which is cute, like a little giggly, mischievous children. We have children here too. You could be getting over, for some of you, I feel like you could be getting over a Leo or an Aries, one of the two. There might have been some sort of love triangle, but I think it's cleared out now. Although there may still be some competition because we do have the Five of Wands. I see this cat and mouse game. So, if you are, like, with someone who's playing the field and you want, like, them as your one and only, you want them as your union of hearts, I would say to sort of play a cat and mouse game. Like, I mean, definitely be honest about what you want for the long term, but Scorpios are so good about this. Like, I don't even need to tell you. You know what to do. You guys are so good at, like, intrigue and mystery and, you know, leaving at midnight and leaving a glass slipper and, like, mystery. So, you know what to do, Scorpio. I don't need to tell you. You're mysterious and intriguing and yeah, have all the secrecy and the mystique to attract whoever you want into your life. But anywho, I love you very much, Scorpio. I hope your January is going well, and I will see you next month. Bye.